And welcome to the Crypto Show, a digital cash evolution. Why an evolution? Because we don't want to revolve, we want to evolve. So, Danny, our host here, I'm going to kind of take over from
I'm on.
Here. Oh, hey, Danny.
I'm on the line.
Go ahead. I was covering, kind of doing the intro. So, go ahead, Danny.
You were doing a great job, man. We talk a lot about decentralized, and today the show is decentralized because I'm coming to you from PorcFest in New Hampshire. I believe it's Lancaster, New Hampshire that I'm at. And this is a whole festival about freedom and cryptocurrencies and all types of good stuff like that. And what we're trying to bring to you is the basic knowledge on how to get involved with cryptocurrencies without getting ripped off or taken advantage of. And Doug is he's probably the best source in Phoenix for you to do that. He's got 7 ATMs in the Arizona area. I think the majority of them are there in Phoenix. We'll hear more about that from Doug. But Doug also has training classes, and we have meetups. You can come out tonight after the show, and if Doug doesn't make it there, I'm sure the proprietor of Classic Crust Pizza will be there to walk you through if you want to get a wallet set up. What more can you add about that, Doug?
We try to get there after the show here every Wednesday. I'm going to try to make it out there. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to, but like Danny said, if you're able to get out, the great thing about Classic Crust Pizza over there is that there's always crypto people there. Most nights I'm there. The owner, Alex, is a longtime Bitcoiner, and so you go in there, you can get questions answered. It's just a great central location. It's at Cave Creek and Cactus Road. It's a great place to go and just kind of learn in kind of an informal environment. And like Danny said, sometimes a formal environment. We'll do classes there occasionally.
Yeah, definitely. So what are some of the other resources around town that you know about as well?
The meetups are the great place. If you go to meetup.com or the Meetup app for your smartphone, there are several meetups and different hosted gatherings for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, some more specific topics like blockchain and altcoins and, all different topics all around the valley. So I love that Phoenix is kind of a great hotbed for crypto.
And if you're out there riding around in your car, stuck in 4 o'clock traffic right now, definitely take the time to go ahead and call in to KFNX at 602-277-KFNX and give some questions. I mean,
and we're also streaming live. We're also streaming live on Facebook.
Questions.
So go ahead and pull us up my Facebook page, Phoenix Crypto. If you don't want to call in, but you want to post some questions, we can address here on air too.
Yeah, and we also have a guest. I have another guest with me. We had hoped to actually do this on Skype for a clearer connection, but my guest is Joel Valenzuela, and he lives completely off of cryptocurrencies. He's got some great insights on different things about cryptocurrencies. Let's just go ahead and turn it over to Joel for a minute and find out what he feels about cryptocurrencies. What is the best thing about cryptocurrencies? Why do you use them? What are the necessity for them?
Yeah, so I've been living off of cryptocurrency for about on and off in a limited capacity at least since 2013, and fully since 2015. Early 2016, I closed my bank account, and it's we're really in the new stages still of this. But all I can say is all the financial frictions I've ever experienced in life, whether it be, the bank's closed, I can't make a deposit right now, or they missed up something, or a check ended up having check fraud, or for example, especially for example, online ordering, having to do with long forms to fill out entering your all kinds of financial information, making sure it matches the thing on the card, just all this kind of nonsense, not to mention the annoyances of ordering internationally. All that is pretty much erased with cryptocurrency because it's completely decentralized and it's completely permissionless. So anyone can use it anytime, any place. And in particular, of course, I work for Dash, which is, in my view, the best cryptocurrency out there for payments. And what happened was in late 2016, I was living all off of Bitcoin, and then the fees started to become very expensive, and confirmation times ended up going way up. And it became very difficult for me to live that grand experiment of trying to live all off of cryptocurrency just to see if it could work, to see if you could be your own bank. And so I had to abandon that experiment, and rather than just come crawling back to my bank saying, hey, I think I need you guys after all, I decided to give it one last shot. And the only thing I could do that with was Dash. And now, I believe as of today, there's over 1,300 listed merchants all around the world, pretty heavily concentrated in Venezuela in particular, because that's a country undergoing a currency crisis, and they definitely need some kind of an alternative. And it's not like they can just start using the U.S. dollar or some other fiat currency that's a little bit more reliable at this time. And so it really goes to show that when the people who are having problems with banking services, when those kinds of people are looking for an alternative, what they ended up using tends to be something that actually is worth something.
2 minutes.
Great. We still got Danny there?
Not at the moment. He's coming right back.
Okay, no problem. Well, I'll tell you what. Just for those tuning in, maybe on your way home from work right now, a little bit about our show, and we just want to throw out there a little bit about what is this cryptocurrency thing. I know that one of the purposes for our show here is to get outside of the podcast world. Although we do broadcast on a couple different podcast networks, we really wanted to get onto a new audience, a new platform, terrestrial radio here, and reach some of the people that aren't necessarily seeking out Bitcoin related podcasts. So for you guys, I'm just going to kind of go over a basic kind of definition of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you're just mildly curious. Basically, Bitcoin cryptocurrencies are, a cryptographically secure way of transferring value over the internet. So, like Joel's saying here, being able to live on it. I mean, that's powerful stuff. Bitcoin has the potential to disrupt the financial system, in the way that the internet disrupted the published industry. At one point, you couldn't, before blogs, you couldn't just get your message out there. Now, and any Joe Schmo can write a blog and distribute information that may be unique information, may be valuable information
30 seconds.
Without needing a publisher. So think of Bitcoin in that way, and cryptocurrencies as the ability to transact financially and get involved in a global financial system without asking permission from the bank or the government. And so you can imagine the power behind that, and the ability to give freedom to the individuals out there. We'll be right back.